Hey everyone, I'm Abe, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how I prepare for Whole30. Whole30 starts next week, September 14th, and today I'm going to be sharing a bit about how I prepare, what I think about, and some things for you to consider as you prepare for your Whole30. Okay, so what is Whole30? Whole30 is a 30-day reset/experiment that takes out foods that generally cause people some negative reactions in the body. In this program, you can't eat legumes, dairy, added sugar of any sort, alcohol, grains, most legumes, any baked goods, anything like that. So what you can eat, mostly all meat, fruits, veggies, nuts, eggs, potatoes, ghee. It's basically teaching, in this reset, it's basically teaching you what your body really wants to eat. So after Whole30, there are a couple days where you bring foods back into your body and see how you react. Are you sleepy? Are you foggy when you add these new foods back into your system? So I've done Whole30, this is going to be my fourth time, and over the course of a couple years, I've learned a bit about the best ways to successfully complete this 30-day reset. So I'm going to be sharing with you some tips to think about, some things to consider as you prepare for your Whole30. So I'm bringing these books with me. This is not affiliated. These are just some of the resources that I've used during my Whole30s. I'll share a bit about why these resources are important in a bit, but first I wanted to share with you a bit about my experience doing Whole30. I'm on a journey to lose 100 pounds, and the concepts and the practices and the information that I've received and learned through my different Whole30 experiments have led me to live a really holistic, empowered life where I know what's in my food, I know what I'm putting in my body, I know what foods make me feel certain ways, and it's truly a dope reset/experiment/program. There's no time in my life where I sleep better other than when I'm on Whole30, so I should probably be eating Whole30 a lot more than I usually do, but there's a car coming, and this is just real life, so I'm sharing with you the real deal. Okay, so here it is. So I've learned, and I love doing Whole30 because it really puts me in this kind of mental space where I have control of what I eat. I sleep like a freaking rock. I've never slept as good as I do, like I said. I feel focused, I feel excited, my body is not bloated. I've experienced like a sense of floating, truly, like I'm floating through life because of the foods that I'm eating and the sleep that I'm getting, all the micro and macronutrients that I'm feeding to my body. So that's a little bit about my experience with Whole30. So I'm going to share with you 5 tips to do and think about as you prepare for next week's Whole30. Tip number 1, are you ready? Understand and write down your why. Why are you doing Whole30? Are you hoping to sleep better? Are you hoping to feel better? Do you feel a little bit out of control with how you are eating right now? My why in this current moment is because I've let my diet slip. This pandemic has caused me to stress eat, to eat a little bit more sugar than is probably healthy for me, and I truly want to feel good and have control of my mind and what I eat for the next 30 days, and it's going to be super dope. So understanding your why really helps you on specifically on days where you don't have the motivation to continue going, where you might have a headache because your body misses sugar, or when you're a little bit towards the end and you're like, well, I've done it for 20 days, I can be done. But understanding your why and being grounded in your why throughout the Whole30 truly is a game changer. So make sure you have a strong why, because that's something that no one can take away from you, or no mood can take away from you as well. So understand your why, and that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, prepare. And when I say prepare, I actually mean prepare. So I'm gonna focus on 3 different sections of preparation. Number 1, mentally prepare. This next 30 days might be different than the rest of this whole year was for you. Focusing your mind on the fact that you are going on this 30-day journey is super important. You will experience different things that you've experienced before during this 30-day experiment, and just prepare yourself. Pump yourself up. This is truly an awesome opportunity for you to feel good And that's something to get excited about. So number one, prepare. Second way of preparation is physically prepare. So here's what I mean by that. Don't, and I'm gonna say from experience, try not to eat ice cream, chips, pizza, wine, anything the night before or the 2 days following before Whole30 starts. I say this because last year I did a Whole30, and the night before I did it, I ate 5 tacos, ice cream, chips and guacs, a margarita at some point of the day. Like, I mean, it was a lot of food, but like truly on day 2 and 3, I felt the carb hangover, which they call it, you know, your body's like, where's the sugar? Where's your sugar that I've been using as energy? And I felt like crap. So truly, ease your way into it. Ease your body into this new 30-day experiment so it won't be such a shock when you are experiencing it. So if that means drinking 1 last glass of wine 2 days prior, if that means like eating slowly incorporating these foods over the 3 days prior to Whole30, try doing that. You won't want to feel like crap the second day, like and the third day, like I did. So that's number 3. Food prep. Let's talk about food prep. Whole30 resources, Whole30 website has so many resources on their website. There's so many blog posts. There's so many Instagram pages to follow. So what I do every year, I literally map out what I'm going to eat the first 14 days. So this takes out all the guesswork on what I'm going to do for Whole30. So I can be like, okay, it's day 4. I already know what I'm gonna eat. I have the groceries prepared for it. So like I literally have written down what I eat after a workout, lunch. I have snacks. You're not really supposed to eat snacks, but like if it does happen and your body really is craving food, I have those ready. I have dinner plans, and I have some flexibility, right? So I have truly 14 days of planning. If you want this, let me know. I can take a photo of it and send it to you as an example. I use Whole30. There are a bunch of Whole30 books, and what I like about Whole30 is that you don't need to buy these books in order to successfully complete the program. You don't need to buy Whole30 approved products, and that's why it's like, sure, these help, but you can do this by going on blogs, by going on other people's Instagrams who have done Whole30 before, who are, you know, recipe creators, to truly successfully do this. So I also have a Whole30 kind of cheat sheet about different snacks that I like, different proteins that I know that I enjoy, different sauces, you know, pesto that are Whole30 approved, mustard, salsa, guac, new Primal Kitchen. I have some ideas for pre-workout fuel food and post-workout food, because me and my husband work out 5 days a week, so we actually need some food before and after a workout. But just to be like, okay, well, it's day 16, I'm a little bit bored, and if I haven't planned yet or prepped yet, I have this to go back to. Also on Whole30.com, literally, there are so many resources. Like, this is a shopping list that you can have. This is the good sources of meat that you can have. Pantry items. There's literally so many resources that I've literally printed out and saved over the course of the years and have used when I'm preparing for Whole30. So a huge thing is to prepare and know that the more you put in on the front end of it before the program starts, the easier it's going to be, because there are going to be times where you don't want to cook a meal. So plan that, right? So I know that on Fridays I don't want to cook dinner after a long week of work. So what I do is on my Friday meal plan, I have dinner. True Food Kitchen, which is a chain that serves some Whole30 compliant foods, and I'm just gonna have it for delivery. Or Chipotle has Whole30 bowls. Find restaurants in your area that could comply with Whole30 and order takeout for the night. So, but have that plan so that way, when you're tired, when you don't want to cook, you either have leftovers or everything's kind of accounted for. So this is like truly a game changer, and this is what I encourage you to do. Next. I didn't see you there. Okay, this is the third point. The third point is to eat foods that you really enjoy during Whole30. If that means every day you eat wings, eat wings for lunch, whatever. Literally, if you love strawberries, if you love potatoes, if you love eggs, do you, boo-boo. Literally, I love this vegan Whole30 ranch. I love LaCroix. I love Whole30 pesto. I love chicken wings. I could eat chicken wings every day. Truly, there's so many amazing recipes and amazing food options in Whole30. Truly, if you don't like broccoli, don't eat broccoli. There's a million of other vegetables. There are plenty of meat options. There are plenty of sauce options. Like, there are so many opportunities to eat the food that you like. So the third recommendation is to eat the foods that you love. Okay, here's the tea. Tip number 4 is to follow accounts that inspire you through Whole30. So there are plenty of accounts who share resources, share amazing recipes, share mindset tricks and tips during Whole30. Some of my favorites who I follow is Melissa Urban, Primal Gourmet, No Crumbs Left, Nom Nom Paleo has a lot of awesome Whole30 recipes, Jacob Heath Enriquez. Like, there's so many amazing people on social media that are sharing free resources and inspiration through Whole30. So if you want the tea, go to their pages and enjoy. Before I talk about tip number 5, this is an amazing book. I literally have notes in here from previous Whole30s. It's Whole30 Day by Day. It gives you a rundown of what you might be feeling on day 6, day 1, day 30. It has amazing prompts to think about, and it truly makes you feel less alone. Like, on day 3 last year, this truly helped save me from my carb hangover. This is not endorsed. I truly bought this on my own. So get this if you can. But here's tip number 5. Tell your friends and family. Last year, I created a Whole30 group, and it was a really, really awesome opportunity for people to share recipes, share inspiration, share different things that people were going through as they went throughout the Whole30. Here is my friend who was in this group last year and her experience with Whole30.
Hi, my name is Star. I was invited to do the Whole30 challenge last year by Abe, and I'm so glad that I was. The amount of energy that I received from Whole30 was out of this world amazing. I could not believe how great I felt, and it's actually one of the motivating factors that has kept me following a primarily, not every day, but primarily Whole30 lifestyle for the past year. I follow it during my work week. So many incredible benefits. It's also a really great way to see which foods agree with you and which foods might not agree with you, because as you eat on a daily basis and you mix foods around, you don't really know. So this eliminating and then reintroducing is a really great way to get an idea of what works best for you. And I'm telling you, the energy you will feel is incredible. So highly, highly recommend. Definitely plan, make sure you're prepared, you have all the right foods. Look ahead, it's going to make it a lot easier for you, and best of luck to anyone who's interested. You can do it. Bye.
Alright, so I love Star. She's such an inspiration. She's a dear friend. She was in my Whole30 group last year, and she's super, super crushing it in life in general. So tell your friends and family, have them be a part of your journey. Have them send you recipes or encouragement on maybe day 14 when you're kind of like, okay, I might not be feeling this or I might be feeling this. Truly having community support is so important. Reach out to me if you have any questions. Reach out to me to tell me your story, what's going on. You can do this, and by sharing out loud your goals, with the Whole30, you can truly make it something epic. So don't be afraid to ask your friends and family for support and share your mission with them. All right, these are my 5 tips to help you prepare and feel prepared for Whole30 starting next Monday, the 14th. I'm not sponsored to do this. I truly believe in this program. It has changed my life. It's taught me how to learn about what I'm putting in my body and see how my body reacts to different foods. There's a huge community out there. There are millions of people who have gone through this program and have learned about nutrition and about themselves along the way. You can do this. I can do this. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Instagram, Facebook, email, wherever it is, and I got your back. So wishing you all the best. You got this. Whole30 starts on September 14th. Let's go!